Welcome back to Market Makers. I'm Stephanie Rule with my friend Matt Miller. Well, it's the secret sauce behind those satirical Daily Show montages, the ones that look something like this.
Late last week, it all went down.
The White House on the defense over a new smoking gun Benghazi email.
Some are calling a smoking gun.
The smoking gun.
Smoking gun! It's one of the worst kinds of guns.
Smoking gun. Well, sifting through hours of TV to find those clips is not a job left to interns. It's technology brought to you by SnapStream, a television monitoring company. And here to talk about how they make late night even funnier is their CEO, Rakesh Agrawal. He's in Houston, Texas right now. Rakesh, we've been giving all that credit to the producers over at The Daily Show, but we should be thanking you. Tell us how it works.
Yeah, thank you. The producers do deserve a lot of the credit. They're the ones who come up with the ideas. But what SnapStream is a TV search appliance. So it's a box that allows you to record lots of TV. So think of it like the DVR you have under your TV at home, except on steroids. One box can record up to 10 television shows at a time. And then what we do at SnapStream is we make it so you can search inside those TV shows to pinpoint a very specific piece of content. So for the segment you just did, the producers at The Daily Show would have done a search for smoking gun, and it would have found all the places where that word showed up in the media, and with a click you can watch the show from the point where they said smoking gun. So we're basically like if you crossed a DVR with a search engine, we allow people to record lots of TV and then search and pinpoint those individual bits of content.
So they do have to set up the box to record specific shows. It's not like you just have it up and running and it's recording all of cable television content in America.
Yeah, as I said, it's an appliance, and so yeah, you're right. They have to schedule their recordings, but we have a program guide that makes it really easy to record practically everything. So your home DVR has season passes where you can record all episodes of a show. With SnapStream, you can record all shows on a channel 24/7 with a single click. And so most of our customers set up the domain of things that they want to follow up front, and then they kind of set it and forget it. From that point forward, it records everything, and it's got lots of storage on it. SnapStream has lots of storage. So then they can go and fish out content, you know, weeks, months, even years after the fact, depending on how big of an archive they build.
Do you monitor what any of these people are who have these set searches? Because there's a lot of compilation videos out there that are pretty inappropriate. How do you get involved with monitoring what they're pulling?
It's an appliance that is located at our customers' premises, and so we don't track what they're searching on. In fact, we have customers that in federal government, the United States Senate and other federal agencies. We have a lot of financial institutions, trading organizations, hedge funds that use our product. So we're not monitoring what they're searching for.
How does a hedge fund use your product?
They would use it to track news about a particular subject that's unfolding in the financial markets. You could take this morning, GoPro went public, and so we did a search last night on GoPro, and we were able to find all the places where GoPro was mentioned, including Bloomberg TV. In fact, the mention I just made of GoPro would show up on a SnapStream because all of the searching and the indexing is done in real time.
So I mean, it's a great point, and I could see a lot of different uses for this kind of machine, even beyond The Daily Show and hedge funds and federal agencies. How is the market growing for you?
Yeah, I mean, we have a very interesting set of customers. In addition to the categories I mentioned, we have a lot of folks in politics, the RNC, the DNC. We have the media watchdogs on both sides, the Media Matters for America, as well as the Media Research Center. So,
right, but how about the numbers? I mean, did you start out selling a few hundred to the late night shows, and then you're selling 1,000 because some hedge fund guys came in, and now you're selling, you know, 10,000? What are we looking at?
We have a few hundred customers, so it's a niche business. It's something that, not everyone needs to be able to have this kind of intelligence about television, but there are quite a few. And our biggest challenge to growth is awareness. What we see when we go into most customers is a stack of VCRs and DVRs, and customers just don't know up front that there's a much smarter way to record TV and then find whatever it is you're looking for.
Has Google approached you to potentially buy you? Because when I think about what you do, it's sort of high-level searching, and Google is the mother of all search engines.
Yeah, what we do, I think, is pretty specialized. We're expanding to do some other things. Nowadays, when people are watching TV, they're chatting about the TV shows they're watching on Twitter and on Facebook. And we're adding some pretty amazing social TV functionality to our product. So you'll be able to see the tweets or the Facebook messages about a show right next to the TV show, post screenshots from the show, as well as short clips. And there's more to come in that category.
Hold on a second. Then if it's about raising awareness, to me, you look like a prime acquisition target for a Google, for a Facebook, for a Twitter. Are you in talks with any of these companies?
We're not in talks with anyone at this point.
I just wonder if you have plans for a consumer-facing product, because it would make a lot of sense for you to set up 100 of your own boxes, record everything, and then allow people to search for a charge.
So we actually started out in the consumer space. We got out of that business because the product we made, which turned your PC into a DVR, and we sold it at Best Buy and Micro Center and Fry's Electronics, all the retail stores. We got out of that business because it was an early adopter product. It's not something that the everyday consumer would be able to set up. It involved installing some hardware on your PC. So we know the consumer market really well. And I think that there's, I'm very interested in the future of television, and I think that TV is going to is being transformed, but there's going to be a sea change that's coming, and we may be a part of that. But our focus right now is this enterprise tool for searching television, and then for social TV.
Great, Rakesh. Thanks so much for joining us, Rakesh Agrawal there.
From Houston, Texas.